September 20th, we're heading out to Wyoming for an antelope hunt. Me, Travis, Jacob, and Luke. So we're about packed up here. We'll be heading out soon. We got the trailer loaded, ready to hit the road. Luke's game was a blowout. It's about 10 o'clock Friday night. Plan was to go through the night, but we'll see if we can make it.
Hey, if you use that, just make sure you lock it, because I got
About 2 in the afternoon, we made it to Laramie, Wyoming. We're getting gas here. It's our last stop. Got about 30 to 40 minutes to drive to our camp. Just glad to get out here. Plenty of time to get camp set up tonight. Already seen antelope. They're just all over the place around here, so should be a good hunt this week. Weather's beautiful. We got 65 and sunny today. And tonight's supposed to get down to about 35, so it'll be nippy. But we're ready for it. First night out. Still trying to do a little scouting. Jake and Travis are going to sneak over and peek over this hill. We're fairly confident we did see a group of at least 20 of them down in this valley. But there's enough dips and ridges that they're out of sight now. We can't find them again, but they were somewhere down in here. Just past the property line onto public or private property. So we decided we're not going to go chase them tonight, but try to be back here in the morning. It's been cloudy the last hour or two, but the sun is just poking through the clouds right before sunset. It's pretty. First night at camp. Got our trailer, nice fire rolling, little cook tent. Luke's making brats for us. Got pork and beans on the fire. We are hungry and ready to eat.
smacking. Good or a little more?
First day of our hunt, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we were just driving down the road and spotted an antelope, probably a half mile off the road. So I'm going to sit here and watch where I can see him good. The other guys are going to try to slip around and come around the backside. We can't get a good glimpse of him, but he's that white dot there in the middle of the screen. Try to come around the back side of that little ridge that he's on. number one. We'll see if it works. So the antelope can see the truck. From where I'm at, I can see both. There they go. Failed. So the boys just failed a stalk, and I wonder if that buck, he's crossing the road now. One buck's chasing another buck. We just left the truck. Travis got the gun up. Or the binocs.
6 inches. That's not bad. It's like 10 inches. There you go. Oh yeah, he's dropping. Yep, down.
So after this morning's spot and stalk didn't pan out too well, we came across the road to pick up Dad, and he saw this thing up on the hill. We were watching for a little bit from the truck, and it took off running back down the hill. So we decided to go sit on the fence line and just wait for him, see if he'd go back to the does. And as we're walking, Jake sees this thing just standing there looking at us, so quick got a setup, 400-yard shot. Gave him one to slow him down, and then we got up to about 200 and then finished him off. But it's a fun hunt. First time. Hindquarters.
Got some more antelope spotted. So I did a big loop on these antelope, and I've found them, but they're not where I last left them. But I'm also seeing some orange at the top of this hill, so I think Jake and Travis have slipped up on them, and I'm thinking they're within a couple hundred yards. They might get a shot. The antelope are just across this lane.
That was a miss, yeah. I think so. I'm staying out of him in case he goes. Oh, man, you hit him. You hit him. Yeah, he's going down. He's going down. He dumped. Nice. Stay on him. Quit. Stay on him. He's moving. Is he standing? He's falling. He's hurt. Got it. Oh, I thought you missed. Yeah, there was the other one. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he's not. So we saw this thing probably a couple times, probably 600 yards away, back down this draw. Snuck around the big hill here, came up, peeked over the ridge. We got a happy hunter. Oh man, it's about 320-ish yards. Didn't see him out there. Let's go take a peek, Jake. Take a closer look. Wow. Put a great shot on him. Right in the front shoulder.
So me and Trav wanted to do a stalk on it, so we got out of the truck, peeked over a ridge, it was like 600 something, and then it kept spooking coming up this way. So then we dropped back down and went up, came up another ridge, and it was 550 or something. Then we dropped back down again and went over to a fence line, and we army crawled for 50 yards or something and got to the top, and it was like a 320 yard shot. And that's it. Rest is history.
And over here we got antelope tenderloin. Luke's running the grill. What else do you make for supper, Luke?
Some garlic, mashed potatoes.
Ooh, mashed potatoes. It's day 2 of our hunt, and we were just leaving camp and spotted another buck close to where we saw the one this yesterday morning. Not sure if it's the same buck or not, but same area. So Travis and Luke are going around one direction. Jake and I are slipping around the other direction. We should be able to get within a couple hundred yards and get a shot. So we just got to creep up over this hill. We should be able to see him.
Boom!
Here we go, Luke. 230 yards. Actually, no, he ran, so it's probably like 250, 260. All right. Well, let's get over there and take a peek, make sure he's down. Nice job, buddy.
You should have seen me shoot him.
Oh, you're on your tiptoes?
Because
Didn't have the best
that
rest.
was
We
too high up.
snuck up to the fence post that Luke disposed some waste yesterday at. And put the stock on this guy. Circled all the way around the hill. Got up to him, so we're gonna go take a look. Congrats.
Oh, right there, Luke. Touch one off. He's going. Yes. Wow. Lucas Schambach.
Pinched one off.
Where's he at?
He's sitting right on top of the hill. Gee, that's 6'5". You can still see me.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Man.
We can't even get down to the blacktop. And we're seeing antelope. We're like a quarter mile from camp. We wanted to go wash out our game bags from yesterday's mess. And now we got another one done.
You guys gonna bring over the backpacks and truck?
Well, I don't know about the truck. Isn't there a fence there?
Yeah, but you can bring the truck at least to the path that's closest to the fence.
Let's bring the little dolly.
How about that dolly, the game cart?
Sure, we're gonna go over there and make sure he's down. We saw him fall, but just make sure.
Good job, Lucas.
Spence is all right there. I see a horn.
There he is.
Died just on the ridge. Spence was killing us. He looks good.
He looks big.
Oh, perfect. Died right in the sun. Give him a kick. Alright. Go hold him up, Luke.
I don't know where I hit him. Oh, he's definitely the biggest.
Yeah, that thing is tall.
Oh. I don't know where I hit him.
Thing. Here, sit over to the side a little bit. He's got some serious height. Wow. Nice job.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, all four of us, after Travis and Jacob's successful hunts yesterday, we filled up the game bags, and then we were going down to the river down the road to go wash them. And we see this guy about 400, 500 yards off our road that the truck was on. So then we spot him, back the truck up, hide it behind the hill. Me and Travis come towards him, and then Jacob and Jason head off the other way in case he spooks and starts running the other way. So yesterday we saw the same guy kind of in the same area, but we spooked him off. And after that hunt, I needed to use the restroom, so there's a fence post up at the top of the hill I used. So that's how we marked the location on where we were going to shoot him. So we followed the fence line up. He was about 230 yards away. And then I stood up and was on
the top of the fence post, and he was at 230 yards. But I was up on my tippy toes trying to stabilize myself, and then he stands up and runs the other way. So then he was about 270 yards. Trav says aim for the top of his back. I aim, shoot him. He runs about 20 yards and starts falling down. And now we got Boone and Crockett in my hands.
That's awesome. So Luke, how many antelope have you shot in your life?
1.
Right there, huh? Beginner's luck, they call this, I think. But good shot. Time for some photos.
Is this thing perfectly perpendicular? We'll just hook them in.
The Creedmoor. $4 in 2 days. had here in Wyoming. Thank you, little buddy. He ain't the biggest one in the group. Well, here's our buck number 4 for our trip. He's not the biggest we have. Might even be the smallest of the group, but a lot of pressure from the other boys to shoot and tag out so we can get this meat packed up and get it home. So we were just driving to town, gonna drop off Luke's buck at the taxidermist. And I thought, let's just drive down the road and take a peek up here. And we looked up this drainage. We're only 400 yards from the road. And we saw him feeding on this hillside, so we turned around. There's just enough rolls in these hills that we can just get up, slip over the next one. Peeked over the edge, and he was kind of looking at us at about 150 yards. But he trotted off a little bit and stopped, turned around, looked back at us, and I just hit him. He didn't go too far at all. So Wyoming's been fun for us. First time out here doing this antelope business. Got the whole critter on my back. All 50 pounds of it. Back to the truck. It's our last night here at Antelope Camp. Tagged out early, so we're home before dark tonight. Cooked up a nice meal of brisket, thanks to Scott, baked beans and mashed potatoes. Sun's just setting. 60 degrees. Beautiful.